Hello. Metallica. Megadeth. Arch enemy. Okay, check it out. This is Lollipod Kid Part 3. Hi, Obamas, Clintons. Chelsea, you looking good. Ooh, boy, you got your hair done. Uh-oh, girl. Uh, okay, check it out. I don't know, you elite people out there, if you're pod people or not pod people or whatever you are. Could be pod people, you might not be pod people. I don't know, but we know that everybody knows who I am, and nobody ever comes looking for me. So that means that nobody can come. They can't get here somehow. We know that the elite people, gangster people, whatever, they know how to go up north, down south. So that wouldn't stop them from coming here. If I'm down south, that wouldn't stop them from coming here. Okay, so that can't be it either. We know that people got devices to go back and forth between frequencies. Little devices like this big, and they got little. I know what they are. Doesn't matter. I don't have one handy, but yeah, they got devices like that, and they can go back and forth. Okay. Now, I also know that the treacherous tramp crack queen, who baby mom from hell, that set me up to get my brains blown out. She used to go back and forth in time. Okay. And well, maybe it wasn't her, but her sister. See, at first she wasn't as. I told you they got twins. One evil twin, one good twin. Even though there's no such thing as evil, but you know what I mean. Bipolar twins. Okay, they cohabitate with them. That brings balance to their life, so they're not all screwed up and all messed up like us regular slave people. All right. So I know that she used to go back and forth in time because she had old clothes. She had old clothes from the 1800s, whatever. And she used to go back there and get laudanum and bring it back. Okay? Laudanum. And heroin and whatever. Back in the day, you could go walk right in the drugstore and buy cocaine, heroin, laudanum, whatever you want. So they used to do that. Okay? They did this. All right? We know that, well, you don't know, but I know that the gang stalker people might not be pod people. That's how they got all these skills or know all this shit. I don't know, but I told you they taught me how to disappear. They can disappear. They taught me how to do it, but I forgot how to do it. Right? There's different ways to do it. You could hop, skip, and a jump and do something like that, and then you disappear. Or you got to stand under a tree, face a certain way, turn your hat a certain way, and all this. You know, it's not easy. You got to know how to do it and everything. But yeah, I did it. And what do they do? Well, when they turn invisible, they jump through gravestones and they come out in the year that the person died. I mean, I don't have the explanation as how that works or whatever, but apparently that's what they do, okay? Now, is that how she was going back and forth in time? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how she was doing it, but that's one of the ways they do it. They jump through gravestones. Jump through gravestones. Once you're invisible and you jump through the gravestone, then you come out in the time of whenever that person died or whatever. I forgot the exact details, but yeah, they do that. So, where am I going with this? Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, but how I was gonna relate it, but uh, But I had a point to make, but I forgot. Okay, so let's get back to pod people. Okay, so the pod people, which I believe I must be a pod person. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Okay, so what's the reason that nobody ever comes looking for me? It can't be because I'm just down south, because they know how to do that. Go back and forth down south. It can't be because um, they switched me to another timeline or frequency because they have that capability as well. Many people have that capability, okay? To go back and forth in time, to go from frequency to frequency, age to age, or whatever. Okay, all roads lead to Blonders. I'll say it again. All roads lead to Blonders. But until we reach Blonders, you can jump all over, jump from lily pad to lily pad, timeline to timeline, frequency to frequency. You just have to have the skill to do it, you know. So these people are having a good time of their life, okay? What I'm trying to say is these people, these gang stalker people, all these people, they have all these capabilities, you know. So if the gang stalker people have these capabilities, then that means that the police have the capabilities, and ambulance people have capabilities, and a lot of people have these capabilities, you know. So I'm asking myself, well, if all these people have all these capabilities to do all this shit, and still nobody comes here looking for me, how the fuck is that? Where am I in such a place that's so inaccessible that nobody can reach me? You know, and how can my mother come here and she's a zombie and she doesn't know anything about anything, but yes, she can come here, yet nobody else comes here. You know what I mean? So I keep asking myself this question: how come no one ever comes looking for me? We know I'm the godfather of all mafia families. No mafia people ever come looking for me. But we know that all the celebrities, all the big rock stars and movie stars, all media, all politicians, they're all aware of me, yet nobody ever comes looking for me. Military is aware of me, police are aware of me, FBI is aware of me. All these people are aware of me, yet nobody ever comes looking for me. Where am I that I'm so inaccessible that nobody can reach me? Okay? So, obviously I've been struggling with this. How is that, you know? So then I realized that we must be in pods, you know. Okay, now, what did I say? Well, I explained that a 10-pile dimension is what I believe, that a 10-pile dimensional vortex makeup is 10 Earths, you know, or 9 Earths and a replication of Saturn, you know, in there. And then whatever else is in there, you know. Okay, so I believe this is still correct. However, remember I explained, anybody been following my testimony, I explained the difference between exacta, quinella, trifecta, and superfecta, so you understand, you know, have some understanding what I was trying to explain, you know. So, all right. So, I believe that it holds some validity about my belief that there is a giant spaceship that is situated in the rings of Saturn that has a vortex makeup, you know, in there. In there. It's a giant, huge spaceship. All right. And we're all in prison. Okay, everything you see is not real. The only reason it appears real is because you believe it's real. You've been programmed to believe it's real, but there's nothing real. There's nothing real. That's why when you look at the Earth picture of the Earth, it's just a picture. You know, you take a picture with the weird lens, and it's round. It looks round. Okay, it's the same shit. The Earth does not exist. You understand? It's just a simulation. The Earth does not exist. Look around right now. Everything you see doesn't exist. The only reason it exists because you believe in your mind that it exists. Other than that, it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Our bodies really exist. They're in pods. This is what I believe. Our bodies are in pods, and our brain, our consciousness has been hijacked and put inside a Sims Tron World game. And, you know, so everything appears to us to be real, but it's not real, you know. If you're playing a video game and the guy that you're playing inside the video game Imagine being that guy in the video game. Okay, so you're the guy in the video game. Everything you see in the video game, is it real? Well, when you die, what happens? Well, you get another guy. You get another life. You come back to life, whatever. That's why there's no death, because we can't die. We're just, how can something that doesn't exist not die? We don't really exist. We exist. Our body exists in the pods. Yeah, they exist. That exists. Yeah. But where is it? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? All right, well, I have a few revelations here. We know that Hollywood knows all the secrets. Okay? We know that you can't be a rock star or a movie star unless you're some way involved with the Illuminati. Okay? They run the whole entertainment business, so there's no way around it. You're going to have to, make some commitment to these people, okay? It doesn't mean that, that you're a bad person or that, like I said, even the gang-stucker people. I talk a lot of shit about the gang-stucker people. But at the same time, I tell you that most of the people, they got tricked into it. They got manipulated into it. They got forced into it. They got pressured into it. They got threatened into it. They got enticed into it. Okay? The people are not born one day and say, I want to grow up and be a gang-stalker person. No. They catch a charge. And they tell them, well, go to the fake help place, and then then we'll let you go. We'll erase the charges. You won't have to charge no more. You won't have no probation. You won't have no parole. We'll erase your record. But you got to sell crack for us, or whatever they want you to do. And what do people do? Say, well, fuck it, all right. And some people, they don't even give them that. They just trick them into signing a paper, and then they take them to the fake help place, All of a sudden, they tell them, take your clothes off and get in the police car. The people don't even know what's going on. You understand? And then they, all of a sudden, they're taken into some vortex, and there's giant bats in there, and everybody's naked, and it's dark, it's scary, and, can you imagine a bunch of naked people standing around? What if you're a young girl, you get taken in there? Can you imagine all guys standing around, their dicks hanging out? I mean, girls probably fucking terrified going in there. Or a guy, you go in there and they take you in there and who knows, there's people could, there's homosexual people in there. They probably rape everyone who goes in there. That's why I seen that they had the post. One of the Google stalker people had a post. It said, this is the post. It said, after the first half an hour at school, and they showed, the person said, take everything. Why is that? Because school or college or Florida, they got all these names for it, or the club, that's not the fake help place. And what happens? When the people go in there, what? They give it up. What are you going to do? You got a whole bunch of people surrounding some girl and say, well, we're going to fuck you. And what are you going to do about it, And then fuck her, whatever. There's no way to save you there. I mean, there's people that run it, yeah, but I mean, I don't know what kind of control they got, Only time I went there, I was hypnotized, so I don't remember too much. Recently, I mean, I had a hand in creating the places, I believe, and I'm sure I've been there, but I don't have too many memories of being there. But anyway, so we know that these people have all these capabilities, all right? We know that you can't be in the entertainment industry without making some commitment to Illuminati. Okay, we know that. Okay, that's no secret. It doesn't mean that you wanted to or you just wanted to play music and you just happened to, in order for you to become a rock star, you gotta make a deal with the devil, so to speak, Which is not really true because they say they venerate me, but if they venerate me so much, then why don't they come and fucking help me out? They don't help me. So how could they venerate me? I know they got all these capabilities, So where the fuck are we? Where am I that I'm so inaccessible? Where? Well, as the Beatles were rock stars, Remember the song they wrote? We all live in a yellow submarine. Okay, people don't just write songs for no reason. You understand? So I was thinking about this. I'm saying, we all live in a yellow submarine. And now I believe a lot of us are in pods. And now something else came to me was that, well, what did Tesla do? Well, Tesla didn't develop all his technology in one country. He moved around. So in case anybody got a hold of all of his research to use it for bad purposes, which they did, and doing it now against us, holding it against us, using it against us. He moved from country to country over here and over here. He did some research over here, some research over there, some research over there, whatever. So I put these two things together and I said, wait a minute. We all live in a yellow submarine. And I believe that my theory about the spaceship with the vortex in it is somewhat correct. You know, there's some truth there. And if you were some malicious interstellar fucking entity that wanted to come and imprison a civilization and exploit the shit out of them and put them in pods and turn them into lollipod battery people, what would you do? Well, you wouldn't put them all in one place, would you? Because what if someone finds out where they are? Then they could take your batteries away. Or they could just destroy all the batteries. One of the two. So what do they do? Well, I believe they have submarines with pods in them. There's submarines with pods in them. There's undersea bases with pods in them. There's pods on Mars. There's pods on Titan. There's pods in the spaceship. There's pods they got pods all over the place. They did it on purpose. So no one could take control of all the pods or whatever. So that's my new revelation there. Yep. And it stands to reason that that's a pretty logical conclusion to draw. You know. Now, if the Illuminati claim they venerate me and that I'm the new boss of the Illuminati, well, I'm the boss anyways. Doesn't matter. I'm the boss of everything. So it doesn't matter if you say I'm the boss or not. I'm still the boss. So it doesn't even matter what you say. Everything's my fault. Okay? Even what Israel did to Palestinians, it's still my fault because I'm the boss and I wasn't there to protect them. So I'm still liable for everything that happened to everybody, you know. I understand that, but still people need to take responsibility for actions, you know. And I have a right to punish anybody I feel like. Whenever I feel like. And I have benefactors that have skills that can burn down entire cities whenever they feel like. So yeah, they got pods spread out all over the place. Now we know, it says, it will be as in the days of Noah, so we know that at the end of the last age, most likely a lot of us were in pods. And the Allies know this, so they know they got to come down and get us out of the pods, you know. So even, let's take Mars for example. Okay, so let's say that I'm on Mars right now in a pod and people are living on Mars and the people go back and forth from the pod world to the regular population of Mars, you know, which would be considered Zion or whatever. Okay, let me stay with Illuminati. Okay, so Illuminati. claim they venerate me. So to give them the benefit of the doubt, to give the Illuminati the benefit of the doubt, if I had dictated at some point that I'm not to be let out of my pod, or I had dictated them put me in here, or probably not. I can't foresee me doing that, but anything's possible. And I had dictated them to only let me out at a certain time, and not until then. And I just have to suffer through it until we reach that point, you know. So that could be possible. So all the Illuminati people that go in and out of the pod world know that, and they have the capability to take me out of the pod anytime they feel like, but they're not doing it because I dictated to them not to at some point, you know. This is possible, you know. It's possible to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know. To give them the benefit of the doubt. Now, I wish, of course, they'd take me out right now, you know. I wish they would. You know. Somebody is in charge of the pod. Someone has the capability to go and open the pod and let me out, you know, or let the people out, you know. So there's people with these capabilities. You understand? And they must have the capability to go in and out of the pod world, but still nobody comes here. Now I told you there's millions of spaceships in the sky, and they land and they fly all around and everything, but they never come here neither, you know. So that's why I'm at, you know. That's my latest revelations, everybody. I wish they let me out. I wish somebody let me out. I wish I could come back to your world, you know. I can't be in your world because no one ever comes looking for me. It's not hard to find me. I got a chip in my tooth right now. They know exactly where I am. There's a chip in there. They could be listening to me through the chip. They could have put some kind of bio thing in my eye. When I look, I see a little spot. You know, they could be looking through my eye. You know, like in the movie The Cyborg Soldier, got the little eye thing. Okay, that could actually be true. That there's some kind of biometric chip that's in my eye that they can see. You know, that's true. They got Google Earth. You know, plus it's only a computer simulation, so anybody who has access to the Saturn quantum signal, or they can hijack it, they can look. Just like I told you that people watch me on their screen, they get excited because I'm watching their video. The only way they could know that I'm watching their video in real time is if they have hijacked the signal. You understand? Well, all right, everybody, I'm gonna let you go. You know, anybody out there watching, take me out of my pod, man. Take me out, man. Get me out. Get out of here. Get me out. All right, everybody. Solid.